don't want him up in the stands to make it look like we're allowing just a couple spectators.
Those are girls from the team.
Aw.
Yeah, they can some sit over here behind the team.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here in the Dragon's Lair here on the campus of Howard Community College. I am Matt Trudell. I will be with you for this entire game. The national anthem and the starting lineups are out of the way, so both teams are heading out to the court to start tonight's game. Just one game for you tonight. We will be back on Friday, where both the men and women's team will take on Anne Arundel when they come to this building. Kelby Saunders Jr. of the Panthers is going to go up against Steve Dror for the opening tip-off. And we are underway. Dragons win the tip-off. Dror knocks it back to Deshaun Eaton, and we are underway. Deshaun Eaton gets it to Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste gets it down low to Joel Webb. He can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds. It would be the Panthers' ball. And the Dragons start off the night with a turnover. Dragons doing a full court press. The Panthers able to get past it. Now Lance Montero gets it over to Isaiah Richardson. Now driving baseline floater missed by number 34, Eric Wood, and the Dragons have it. Now David Gary on the other end gets a nice layup off the backboard, and he is fouled. That foul is going to be on number 2, that's Lance Montero, so he gets the first foul of the game, and David Gary will go to the line for the first free throw of the game, chance to make it a 3-0 lead. Gary makes the free throw. The inbound is stolen away, ends up in Kobe Baptiste's hand. David Gary tipped it away. The Dragons with another possession. Deshaun Eaton now with the ball, 19-11 left in the first half. Gets to Kobe Baptiste after a little bit of pressure. Now Eaton open for 3. He's going to shoot it. Misses that. Rebounded by Steve Dror. So another offensive possession here for the Dragons. Kobe Baptiste drive, nice pass. Steve Dror can't handle it, but he gets it and puts it on the reverse side. 5-0 here by the Dragons, and they continue the pressure here early on. They are a team that loves to press, and they have a deep enough bench where they can constantly press throughout the game if they would like, and Lance Montero gets called for a travel, so it will be Dragons ball. Again, another turnover. So far, 2 turnovers by Richard Bland here early in the game. Deshaun Eaton gets a pick from Joel Webb, pulls out of it. Now Baptiste, back to Eaton. David Gary gets it inside to Webb, now out to Baptiste. 8 seconds on shot clock, inside to Steve Dror. Nice move. Misses the jumper. It is rebounded underneath by number 4, Kelby Saunders Jr. And now the Panthers will have another opportunity to play offense. The Dragons back off in a zone defense. Number 3, Isaiah Richardson gets it in. Down low, Saunders out. Stolen away by, oh, nope, it is not. Montero's able to get it back. Inside to Wood. Wood throws it all the way out, and it is a 24-second shot clock violation. I'm sorry, 30-second. And it will be Dragons ball. So 3 turnovers for Richard Bland. They need to find a way to break this defense down. Deshaun Eaton gets it over the line, gets it to David Gary. Gary gets a pit, gets it over to Eaton. Steps in the center, thinks about it. He's going to throw, he gets called for the trap. Oh, they're going to call a charge on Deshaun Eaton. And the Dragons have their first foul of the evening. Montero gets it in. Now full court press by the Dragons. Up. Nice way to break it. Isaiah Richardson, he has to throw it back out to Montero. Montero's going to start his dribble. Gets it to Richardson. Back to Montero. Now inside to Wood. Wood's going to step forward, try and pounce it to the baseline. He does. It's knocked away by Joel Webb, so it will be the Panthers' ball. Joel Webb thinks that Kelby Saunders Jr. got his hand on it, but the refs don't agree. Now a timeout is called by the Panthers. It will be a 30-second timeout, so we will go over some stats. Dragons have forced 3 turnovers and have gotten 2 points off those turnovers. They are out-rebounding Bland College by 2-1. They have 2 assists to 0, and both teams have committed a foul. David Gary's the leading scorer of the game with 3 points. Steve Dorr has 2. Now, heading back out onto the court are the Panthers. The Dragons are now joining them as well after being coached up. Lance Montero is going to look to inbound the ball when the ref is ready. We are waiting. I think they're working with the scoreboard. All right, now inbounds to Daquan Johnson. Wood now with the ball gets it to Montero. Montero throws it down to the post. It is another shot clock violation by Richard Bland. They just cannot find an open shot. All right, Deshaun Eaton now with the ball. Gets it to Kobe Baptiste. Good ball movement. Joel Webb driving baseline. Tried to slam it. He gets fouled, but he will go to the line for 2. The foul is going to be on number 4, Kelby Saunders Jr. Webb with his first free throw makes that. He comes into today's game the 3rd leading scorer on the team, 9.6 points per game. He's a 52% free throw shooter. And he makes the first one, misses the second one. 6-0 is the score, 16:49 and counting left in the first half. The Panthers with the ball, gets it over. Line, and the pass was just a little too high for him. Fixing the scoreboard here. And now the Panthers are ready to take the ball again. They're going to have to deal with this Dragons press defense. Johnson gets trapped, able to get it across the court 2-on-1, but they are smothered on the baseline. So number 3, Isaiah Richardson, has to reset up. Montero now first shot of the game for 3. Gets the nice bounce off the backboard and in. And he says something to David Gary heading back down the court. Deshaun Eaton now with the ball. Gets it back from his teammate, Kobe Baptiste. Thinking about getting it inside. Now David Gary with the ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. David Gary gets it to Joel Webb. Joel Webb over to Eaton. Eaton's going to step in. Tough shot, but he makes it. Nice 2-point basket. 15:29 and counting left in the first half. Montero now with the ball, throws it into center. Wood gets it, bounces it over to Richardson. Gets it back out. Now Montero looking to call. Wood gets it on the zone. Kobe Baptiste knocks his pass away, and now heading the other way. David Gary misses the layup, misses the putback by the Dragons, and now Wood ends up with it, and they're going to call a foul. The foul is going to be on David Gary. That is his first foul of the game. Coming into the game for the Panthers is number 12. Who is not on the roster I have. Montero picks up his dribble, now gets it to Richardson. Now Wood drives baseline, tries to get it on the other side. Kobe Baptiste, two-handed block. And now Deshaun Eaton heading the other way. taking on the whole defense, and he gets fouled. He will go to line for 2. That foul is going to be on number 1, Daquan Johnson. Eaton now for second free throw. Makes that one. 9-3 is the score. And a sloppy pass by number 4, Kelby Saunders Jr. And the Dragons will get the ball back. Deshaun Eaton now with the ball, gets to Kobe Baptiste. Eaton gets a pick from Joel Webb, takes it. Nice layup on the other side, making it look easy. 11-3, Eric Woods now with the ball. Trying to dribble against his press, gets it back, and there's a travel called on the Panthers. Number 5, Kayvon West comes into the game for number 34, Eric Wood. David Gary now with the ball, steps in, gets it down low to Steve Dorr. He can't really handle it, has to dribble out, and they call a double dribble. I didn't think he dribbled, but they call a double dribble. All right, now Saunders with the ball. Montero's going to throw up the floater off the backboard, misses it. Battle for the rebound, and Montero's able to come down with it. He'll turn around and shoot a 3 right away, and he makes that. 11-6 is the score. 13:47 left in his first half, and now the Panthers answer with some pressure. Baptiste, DJ Tucker is going to come into this game. Dejan Eaton, dribble behind his back, thinks about it, has to pick up his dribble, and gets it to David Gary. Now Gary's going to calm it down. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Eaton looking to get it inside, gets it to Dorr. Dorr gets it inside to Webb. Webb, tough shot. Misses it, but he is fouled. That foul will go on number 1, Daquan Johnson. It's a block. I believe that's his second foul. That is. And coming into the game will be number 24, Jaden Butler for the Panthers. Webb gets the nice friendly bounce off the backboard. DJ Tucker's going to come in for the Dragons. He comes in for Steve Dorr, and Daquan Johnson comes out now in a bit of foul trouble. Webb makes both of that, so 3 of 4 so far on this game from the free throw line for Joel Webb. Now West with the ball. He gets trapped right as he gets across. DJ Tucker almost smacked it away. Extra pass, but they're going to call a foul. They will call a foul, so 2 free throw shots coming to number 4, Kelby Saunders Jr. The foul's going to be called on Kobe Baptiste, and Saunders comes into this game a 70% free throw shooter. Gets the friendly bounce off the back of the iron. Cole Harshman comes in for Kobe Baptiste. Saunders, second free throw is good, 2 for 2. Cuts it to a 13-8 lead to the Dragons. And now we're across. Deshaun Eaton, 21 seconds left, gets it over to Gary. Now Webb. Harshman throws it down low to DJ Tucker. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. They're not. They're going to call it on Montero. And I believe that's his second foul. Felt like DJ Tucker might have gotten away with a little bit of a charge there. Eaton gets the inbound from Cole Harshman, gets an easy basket. 15-8 is the score. And now Hayes with the ball. Gets it over Montero, now up to his teammate, number 24, Butler. Hayes gets it smacked away from Cole Harshman, but then it hits off of West of the Panthers. So Dragons will have the ball. Good defensive play by Cole Harshman. Now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. 12.5 minutes left. David Gary thinks about it. He's going to get it over to Webb. Webb's going to start step, get around, and he is fouled by number 24, Jaden Butler. He was going to have an easy basket. Now he'll have to go to the line for two. Butler picks up his first foul of the game. And the Panthers head coach, Andrew Lacey, is going to call a timeout, so we're going to step away. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. Back here in Columbia Metrodome with you. Both teams are taking the court again. Webb will have 2 free throws. He's kind of made a living tonight so far on the free throw line. All of his points have come from the charity stripe. First free throw is good. Really nice shot. Again, only a 52% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Second free throw is good. 5 points all from the line tonight, and now the Dragons are back pressing the Panthers. Montero gets over to Saunders. Saunders over to Hayes. Hayes gonna get trapped in the corner. He throws it up. Montero ends up getting it. He gets it over to Saunders. Saunders gets blocked from behind by Joel Webb. It will go out of bounds, and it will be the Panthers' ball. Montero's looking to inbound it, gets it to Butler. Butler picks up his dribble. Needs some help. He gets it to Hayes. Bails him out. Now Hayes is going to reset at the top. 5 seconds. I've already had 2 shot clock violations. Tries to get it down low. It's stolen away by David Gary. Gets over to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman misses it. DJ Tucker's able to get the rebound and put it back rather easily on the other side. Good job by the Dragons crashing the boards. And now Hayes for the Panthers. Dragons are going to back out, just run a zone defense. Now inside Saunders, gets it out to West. West stepped on the line, a turnover. And now into the game. Isaiah Richardson will come back in for the Panthers, and then Deshaun Edwards is going to get his first minutes of the game. David Gary now gets to the Webb. Now Eaton. Eaton gets it inside to DJ Tucker, gets smacked away. Good defense by the Panthers, and now Montero heading the other way. Montero's going to shoot a 3. Misses it. It's rebounded by number 21, Edwards, and he misses the putback, and now the Dragons heading the other way. David Gary with the ball gets it to Webb. Webb over to Tucker. And David Gary's going to just shoot off a 3. His defender fell asleep. And Eaton gets the rebound, and he puts up a difficult shot, misses that, and then they're going to call a jump ball, and it would be Panthers' ball. .11-point lead here for the Dragons, about to come up on the halfway point in the first half. Artie Dorsey III is going to come into this game for the Dragons, get his first minutes. Isaiah Richardson with the ball. for the Panthers. Gets it inside. Nice pass, but good block by Webb. Webb blocks number 21, Deshaun Edwards. And then on the other side, Cole Harshman shoots a three, misses it. A little bit of a wasted possession. Now Montero gets it to Richardson. Richardson to West. West down low to Saunders. Saunders looks like he might have got away with the travel. And the running floater is converted by Isaiah Richardson, 19-10. Now David Gary on the other end gets his shot blocked. And they're gonna, it looks like it's knocked out of bounds. Potentially up the Panthers. Yep, they're gonna give it to the Dragons. Artie Dorsey comes in for Joel Webb. All right, Eaton now looking to inbound the ball. Gets it to DJ Tucker, who gets it back to him. Cole Harshman had his hands up for a second. He's wide open. Now David Gary with the ball, 15 seconds on the shot clock. David Gary turnaround jumper, difficult shot, gets the nice home roll. Stretches it back out to 11-point lead again. Now Montero with the ball. Montero picks up his dribble, has to get it over to Richardson. Richardson goes step in, picks up his dribble, gets it to Montero. Montero's gonna shoot the three. Misses that. Deshaun Eaton gets the rebound. He's coming off of a triple-double his last game. Now David Gary on the other side, extra pass to Dorsey. Dorsey drives baseline, misses, rebounded by the Dragons. And they are gonna call the foul on number 35, DJ Tucker. Offensive foul. Back into the game, Eric Wood comes into the game for his teammate Deshaun Edwards. Eric Wood bringing up the ball, gets it back to Montero, hands it off to Richardson. Now Richardson trying to calm it down, gets it over to Montero. Montero into Woods. Woods needs help, passes it baseline to Saunders. Saunders gets it under the basket to Wood. Nice little piece of offensive basketball by the Panthers. And Malik Johnson's going to come into this game for the Dragons. David Gary's going to walk it up the court. Gets it over just in time. DJ Tucker throws it over to David Gary. David Gary's going to fire off a three. Misses that. Rebounded by Artie Dorsey. He's going to take it up himself and gets the nice roll. He wanted a foul, and now they're heading back the other way. Richardson gets into Wood. Wood's going to throw up a floater off the backboard and in. And now Gary with the ball. The game's got a quick pace to it. DJ Tucker gets a nice pass from David Gary and converts it. And a timeout is called by Coach Smelkinson here in Columbia. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a break. 8:01 left in the first half. 25-14. Dragons up 11. And we're back here in Columbia, fresh out the timeout. Montero gets it into Richardson, and the Panthers are back underway, trying to cut into this lead. West got it back now. He tried to get it in. It hits off somebody. Richardson ends up with it. He shoots it, misses it, and Malik Johnson gets the rebound. Malik Johnson came into this game for DJ Tucker. And now Eaton with the ball. And the call is on Kelby Saunders Jr. Second foul of the game, and a 1-and-1 is coming to Malik Johnson. Took a arm to the face. Johnson misses the front end of the 1-and-1, so a missed opportunity there. Now Isaiah Richardson with the ball gets it to Montero. Montero has to pick up his dribble. Now Wood. Wood's good drive, gets it baseline, and he is fouled by Cole Harshman. Kelby Saunders Jr. will go to line for 2. Saunders comes into this game averaging 7.7 points per game. He is a 65%, just under 66% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. Cuts it to a 10-point game. Second one. Makes that 2 for 2. 9-point lead by the Dragons here. 7.5 minutes left in this first half. Good level of pressure by the Panthers. Artie Dorsey now with the ball. Throws it baseline, David Gary. An excellent pass. And then it's tipped away. But then Artie Dorsey ends up back with it. Gets it to Halik Johnson. Halik Johnson is blocked by Montero. And now he's going to get rewarded from his teammate. And he's going to bring the ball up. Montero gets it over to Richardson. Now Montero again gets it inside to Wood. Wood drives. Throws up a hook shot, misses it. Halik Johnson gets the rebound. Artie Dorsey now with the ball, looking to push it. Decides to get it over to Eaton. Cole Harshman gets a nice baseline pass to Artie Dorsey. Excellent eyes by Cole Harshman. Artie Dorsey will go to the line for 2. Dorsey's a 60% free throw shooter. First one is good. Joel Webb's going to come in for David Gary. Dorsey with the second free throw. Misses that. It's rebounded by Wood of the Panthers, and now they're heading the other way. Isaiah Richardson with the ball. 6:25 and counting left in the first half. Eric Wood now with the ball. He's going to take it in, misses it. Strong take, misses off the backboard. Joel Webb with the rebound. Now Eaton with the ball. Calling out a play for his team. Now Webb. See, and Eaton thought about it, decided against it. Now Artie Dorsey with the ball. Bounces it into Johnson. Out to Harshman. Harshman's going to fire off a 3. Misses that, but it's rebounded by Joel Webb, and he puts it back. And he is having himself a half so far. 7 points. Tied with Dejan Eaton for the leader in scoring on the team here in the first half. And the Panthers throw the ball away. A little bit of miscommunication. And it'll be Dragons' ball. Eaton now gets the inbound. Joel Webb. Now Cole Harshman. Now Artie Dorsey. Artie Dorsey drives, and they are going to call a foul. So Artie Dorsey will go to the line for 2. That foul is going to be on number 34, Eric Wood. That will be his first foul. First free throw, gets the friendly roll. And now Dorsey, second one. A little too strong, rebounded by Saunders, and we're headed the other way. Richardson with the ball for the Panthers. 29-16 is the score, 5 minutes left in the first half. Nice steal by Dejan Eaton. He's going to take on West. Misses that. Artie Dorsey gets the putback. Nice job by Artie Dorsey. And he's been a spark off the bench. Now West with the ball. Gets it over to Montero. Now West is left alone. Extra pass. Baseline jumper is missed. Wood gets the rebound. He misses that. Battling for the rebound again. And Wood gets in. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be called on number 3, Artie Dorsey. That is his first foul. And now Isaiah Richardson for the Panthers would look to inbound the ball. And a sloppy pass by Eric Wood, and Cole Harshman's able to steal it away. Dragons defense has been rather suffocating this first half. Eaton now gets it downloaded to Dorsey, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Artie Dorsey. Artie Dorsey's going to come out for David Gary. Eric Wood's going to come out of the game for Andre Hayes. We're back underway. Press as soon as Richardson gets across. Now Montero with it, he's going to fire off a quick 3. Misses it. It's rebounded by Eaton. Eaton's going to get by his defender, take it down, tries to get a nice pass, but the hand gets in the passing lane. So it'll be Dragons ball. Good defense by the Panthers. Salik Johnson was standing there ready for an easy basket. Excellent job by the Panthers to get their hands in the passing lane. Now Joel Webb gets the inbound pass from Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman's had 2 excellent inbound passes that have led to some points here in the recent minutes. Now West with the ball for the Panthers. He's going to drive. Gets it out to Richardson. Extra pass to Montero, but well defended. Now West. West extra pass. Driving baseline is Hayes. He has to get it over to Richardson. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and they're not going to get it off. They're not going to get it off. That is another shot clock violation. The Dragons have done a wonderful job on defense today, and that is now the 3rd shot clock violation for the Panthers. 33-16, 3:19 and counting in the first half. Eaton with the ball. Gets it to Gary. Gary's going to shoot an open 3. In and out. Battle for the ball. It's rebounded by the Panthers and Montero. Joel Webb trying to track it down, decides to not. West now gets it inside to Saunders. Saunders, strong take, gets a nice converted basket. And now Eaton with the ball. Under 3 minutes here in Columbia in the first half. David Gary with the ball. Webb's going to drive. Try and get the pass to Deshaun Eaton. It gets knocked away. Now Panthers heading the other way. West misses the shot, but they're going to call a foul on Halik Johnson. That's the first foul of Halik Johnson. Kayvon West comes into the game with 2 free throws. He makes the first one. He averages 6.8 points per game. He's 67% free throw shooter. Made the first one. He makes both of them. So 33-20, 13-point ball game, 2.5 minutes. David Gary now with the ball for the Dragons. Over to Cole Harshman. Now Johnson. David Gary, nice pass. Halik Johnson misses the dunk. And heading the other way to Hayes. It gets tapped away, and now Cole Harshman ends up with the steal. Kobe Baptiste gets it to David Gary, and we are slowing the ball down. David Gary gets it to Johnson. Gets it back to him. Now inside to Johnson. Johnson a little too strong on the oop. So 2 missed opportunities. Now Montero spins around, but he's going to get called for the carry. So it'll be Dragons ball. That is the 16th turnover. David Gary now with the ball. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson's going to shoot a three, and he hits that one. So you can't get the dunk or the layup, just shoot a three. 36-20. West now over to Richardson. Hayes loses control of it, but he gets it to Richardson. Richardson gets it inside to West. West is going to turn around, shoot the jumper, rims in and out, and now Dragons heading the other way. David Gary passes up the three opportunity. He's going to get it into Johnson, though. Johnson gets fouled. I believe that's going to be on number 4, Kelby Saunders. It is. That is his third foul, so that would be the end of his half. Coming into the game for him, I'm guessing for him, will be Daquan Johnson. First free throw is made, and that is true. Daquan Johnson will come in for Saunders. Makes both free throws, stretches it out to an 18-point lead. We are under a minute left in the first half. Isaiah Richardson with the ball. Gets it to Hayes, then into West. West has to pick up his dribble, gets it to Hayes, then out to Richardson. Richardson's going to step up, take a jumper, misses it. It's rebounded, and they're going to call the foul on Kobe Baptiste. That is his second foul. Deshaun Eaton's going to come into the game for Kobe Baptiste. So 1-1 coming to West. He made the first two free throws he had a few minutes ago. He misses the front end. Halik Johnson gets the rebound. And now David Gary heading the other way. Gary, nice pass to Joel Webb and a nice baseline dunk. Stretches it to a 20-point lead. The shot clock is off. The Panthers can have one possession if they would like. Montero now with the ball. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Lance Montero. Coming into the game is going to be number 0, Jordan Morris, who comes in for Montero. And now the Dragons will have one final possession. David Gary now gets a pick from Webb into Johnson. Johnson misses the layup, but he gets fouled, so he will go to the line for 2. That is going to be on number 0, Jordan Morris. That's his first. Misses the first free throw. I think Johnson could get his second free throw. Converts that one, 41-20, 7.5 seconds left. The Dragons are going to do a full court press. Hayes now with the ball. Throws it out of bounds. And it'll be Dragons ball, so they will have 3.6 seconds. Inbounded to Gary. Gary throws up the shot, misses it. And that is half, 41-20. The Dragons are up 21 points. We'll be back shortly with some stats from the first half. Welcome back. Matt Trudeau here with Coach Willis. Coach, what's your thoughts on the first half?
I think it was a little sloppy. We got to hit, when we say singles, we got to stop trying to hit the hero ball, trying to go up 30 on one play. We have to hit singles. The quick, easy pass, the safe pass. And I think that will lead to a bigger lead, spreading the lead out. I think early on we tried to hit too many home run passes and turnovers led. We had a lot of turnovers in the beginning, but towards the end it kind of started hitting singles, the turnovers, regressed.
The defense looked really good. How much of a benefit is it having such a deep bench that you can run the press that often?
Oh man, it's amazing, man. We got guys that getting tired. We can just throw somebody back in, and sometimes defensively the matchup, somebody on the bench, coming off the bench may be a better fit, for the out there who we're playing against. So it's amazing to have, so much depth, especially I think after missing one of our best, defenders, on-ball defenders is gone. I definitely think us stepping up as a team, it's been amazing to have that much depth.
What's the key to securing a victory in the second half?
Singles and getting stops. We got to rebound a little better. Some possessions, they got some easy shots off of second chance points, so we got to limit that and hit singles. And I think that we'll get a bigger lead if we do that.
All right, good luck in the second half. All right, 41-20 is the score here in Columbia. We will be back just at the beginning of the second half to go over some stats and give you the second half of this basketball game. All right, Matt Trudell back with you here in Columbia. We are about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Let's go over a bit of stats here from the first half. Leading score, all scorers in the game, Joel Webb, 11 points, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds. Followed by Dejan Eaton with 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. And then off the bench, Artie Dorsey, the third, 6 points, 2 rebounds. On the other side of things, leading scorer, number 2, Lance Montero, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And tied with him is Kelby Saunders Jr., 6 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Eric Wood had 4 points, 4 rebounds as well. Looking at the team side of things, the Panthers shot 6 of 23 for 26.1% in the first half. The Dragons shot 14 to 32, 43.8%. Dragons shooting 14.3% from 3. Richard Bland shooting 2 of 5 for 40%. The Dragons 66.7% from the free throw line, 85.7% for Richard Bland. 16 to 10 points off turnovers. The Dragons are leading 18 to 8 when it comes to turnovers. Total rebounds 21-18, offensive rebounds 9 to 6, all in the Dragons' favor. Assists 7 to 5, blocks 3 to 1, steals 7 to 2. Bench points 16 to 2, second chance points 12 to 3, and points in the paint commanding 24 to 6. Fast break points 8 to 0. So Dragons are up 21 points in about a minute and a half. They're going to look to push it further and close out another victory here in the Dragons' lair. We will be back for the start of the second half. Can someone hand me my pen? I dropped it. I smacked it off the table. All right, the Dragons are on the court. They are going to start off this second half with the ball. Under 10 seconds. Both teams are taking the court. Kobe Baptiste is going to look to inbound it to Dejan Eaton. Both teams going with their starters to start this second half. Again, Dragons up 21 points. And we're back underway. Eaton with the ball. Panthers looking to cut into this lead. Dragons trying to stretch it out, make it a comfortable victory here in the Dragons' lair. First possession. Kobe Baptiste now with the ball. 14 seconds. Gets it down low to Steve Dora. He's going to turn around jumper. Missed the rebound. Missed the shot. Rebounded. Ends up in his hands. He misses the putback. Joel Webb gets the offensive rebound. He gets fouled to give him 13 points, and he will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. The foul is going to be on number 34, Eric Woods. I believe that might be his fourth. Joel Webb makes both of them. Wood, that was his, second foul. Now Wood gets it baseline, misses it. And now Joel Webb gets the rebound, and we are heading the other way. Webb gets it off to Dorr. Now Dejan Eaton with the ball, gets it back to Dorr. Dorr, extra pass, a little too slow. Oh, nope, it goes off of a Panther, so it will remain Dragons ball. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound from Kobe Baptiste out to David Gary. Joel Webb, excellent pass and a three-point shot made for the Dragons. 47-20 is the score. They're doing a little bit of press. Kelby Saunders gets it over to Montero. They get across the line. Not a super heavy press by the Dragons. Now Richardson with the ball. Gets it into Wood. Wood baseline pass to Saunders. Saunders gets fouled. It's going to be on Joel Webb, I believe. It is on Webb. That'll be his first foul of the game. 2 shots coming to Kelby Saunders Jr. Misses the first one. Misses both of them, rebounded by Webb. And now Dejan Eaton heading the other way for the Dragons. He gets it over to Webb. Now Eaton thought about a 3, gets his defender up in the air. He drives, but he backs out. Now he wants a pick from his teammate. He's going to get it now over to Gary. Gary's going to fire off a 3, and he's 2 for 2 early on in the second half, David Gary. Again, this team shot 14% from three-point range in the first half. And now they're 2 for 2. Montero now with the ball to Wood. Wood's going to drive across the front of the basket, throws it over to Richardson. Richardson gets it out to Wood. Wood's going to take it in, throws it off, misses a little too strong. Daquan Johnson with the rebound. He misses that. Battle for the ball. Isaiah Richardson, and then Kobe Baptiste grabs it, but it's out of bounds off of Kobe Baptiste, so it will stay Panthers ball. Andre Hayes comes into the game for Isaiah Richardson. Montero gets the ball. Now Hayes over to Montero inside to Wood. Wood's going to go across the front of the basket, loses his foot, got away with the travel there. Saunders gets it to Wood. Wood throws up the shot, misses it, and it's tapped up and in by Montero. And now Gary with the ball. Gary spinning around the defense, gets out to Ian. Ian wide open, all the time in the world to shoot a 3. And he hits it, 53-22. Now cherry picking at the other lane is Wood, and it gets knocked out of bounds. Joel Webb with the excellent defensive play. He is having a heck of a game so far today. Defensively and offensively, the leading scorer on this team. They call a technical foul on David Gary.
How he gonna tell?
So Andre Hayes will be shooting the technical free throws. First one is made. Second free throw. David Gary comes out of the game. Cole Harshman comes in for him. All right, 53-24 is the score. Kobe Baptiste now with the ball, looking to inbound. Gets it up to Webb. Webb gets it back to him. Cole Harshman. And Deshaun Eaton's going to get it across the line. Webb now steps in, gets it to Ian. Ian's going to fire off a 3, misses it. Battle for the rebound. Joel Webb clears it up. It's the Joel Webb show here in Columbia tonight. Now Hayes with the ball. Gets pressure. They have 2 seconds. Just gets it over. And it's a turnover. Throws it to Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste taking on one defender. Misses the rebound. Daquan Johnson gets fouled. So the foul's going to be on Kobe Baptiste. That will be his 3. Kobe Baptiste comes out of the game. In the game for him comes back David Gary coming off of that tech. And number 24, Jaden Butler, makes it back on the court for the Panthers. Now Hayes with the ball, able to beat the press. Saunders misses an easy basket. And now Eaton gets tapped around, ends up in Eaton's hands, and they're heading the other way. Now Gary gets it to Dort. Now Harshman. Harshman's going to drive. No look pass to Joel Webb along the baseline. He can't really handle it, but he is able to get it back. Gary's going to shoot a three. Misses it. Dejan Eaton smacks it away, but then Kelby Saunders steps. Cole Harshman looking to inbound the ball. And it is a missed opportunity stolen away by the Panthers. Now Hayes. Wood now with the ball. Gets it into Butler. Butler out to Wood. Wood's going to try and drive baseline. He steps out of bounds. That would be Dragons ball, another turnover. Deshaun Eaton gets a rebound. Panthers running a full court press. Nothing Deshaun Eaton can't handle. Gets it over to Steve Jor. Now back to Eaton. Eaton for three. In and out. Rebounded by Jor. Out to Eaton. Eaton fakes the pass. Turnaround jumper. Misses that a little too strong. And it's rebounded by Kelby Saunders Jr. Good thought by Eaton. Got a defender off of him. Now Wood, turnaround jumper, in and out, rebounded by Kelby Saunders Jr. He misses the shot, but he is fouled. The foul's going to be on number 24, Steve Jor. That will be his first foul of the game. Saunders misses the first free throw. Second one. 55-25, David Gary with the excellent pass, but Joel Webb can't handle it. Now the Panthers have numbers. Montero is going to pull up, difficult shot, misses it. Deshaun Eaton taps it in, but ends up in a hand. Now Eric Wood goes for the dunk, misses it, but he's going to be fouled by number 12, Joel Webb. Wood now. Misses the first free throw. Montero comes out of the game for number 5, Kayvon West. Misses both of them. Deshaun Eaton with the rebound. 14:35 left in the second half. 55-25 is the score. Dragons with the ball. All the way across. Extra pass. Cole Harshman, baseline 3. Misses that. Nice tip in by Deshaun Eaton, and he will get a chance at a 3-point play. The foul's going to be on number 5, Wes. Kelby Saunders Jr. is coming out of the game. In for him will be number 21, Deshaun Edwards. Eaton gets the 3-point play. 33-point ball game here in Columbia. Just coming up on 6 minutes past in this half. David Gary gets called for the foul. That'll be his third foul. Panthers now with the ball. Trey Keys is going to come into this game for David Gary. Trey Keys seeing his first action of the night. Andre Hayes now with the ball. And a foul is called on Joel Webb. Going to the line for 2 free throws, Jaden Butler. Malik Johnson's going to come into this game probably for Joel Webb. Just picked up his third foul. Misses the front free throw. This Richard Bland shot the lights out, only missed 1 free throw in the first half, and they have only made 1 in the second half so far. 9 of 15 on the game. Makes that one though. 58-26, 14 minutes left in the second half of this ball game. Eaton now gets it into Jor. Now back to Eaton. He thinks about it. He's going to drive, kick it out to Harshman. Harshman's going to drive. Gets the Keys. Now Eaton. Pump fake, spin. Throws up a 2-point shot. Misses it. Steve Jor battling for the rebound. Butler loses it. Now heading the other way is number 21, Edwards, who calms it down now. Hayes with the ball. Tries to pass it to Butler. Butler gets it and has a chance at a 3-point play. It will be on. Cole Harshman picked up the foul. So a chance to make a 3-point play. Jaden Butler. Hardy Dorsey III is going to come into this game. Makes the free throw, 58-29. Cuts it to a 29-point lead. Steve George coming out, and Hardy Dorsey III's in. Eaton now with the ball. And a foul is called on Kevin Wash. Number 5, Kayvon West. All right, Trey Keys now looking to inbound the ball for the Dragons. Gets it over to Deshaun Eaton. Artie Dorsey III sets a pick. Now Eaton on Wood. 14 seconds. Malik Johnson, he's going to shoot a 3. Misses that, rebounded by Harshman. Harshman throws up a nice little hook shot in the lane. Gets it to drop and has a chance at a 3-point play. That foul's going to go on number 5, West of the Panthers. And Cole Harshman misses the free throw, so he has just a 2-point play. 12:55 left in the second half. Eric Wood now with the ball, looking for some help. He's going to throw it down low to his teammate Edwards. Now Wood with the ball, over to West. West is going to drive baseline, shoot a baseline jumper. Missed it. And they're going to call a foul on Artie Dorsey. All right, so a 1-and-1 coming to Edwards. He misses the front end, and it's rebounded by the Dragons. Now Eaton with the ball. Now Artie Dorsey III. Gets it blocked. On the ground for it. Trey Keys battling for it. Artie Dorsey gets it, and he calls a timeout. Excellent heads-up play by Artie Dorsey. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to step away. 60-29 is the score. Dragons up. 12:15 left in the second half. All right, we're back here in Columbia. Halik Johnson gets it in. Trey Keys now. Halik Johnson couldn't handle it, but Deshaun Ian ends up with it. Puts it off the backboard, gets it to drop, and he has a chance at a three-point play. That foul's going to be called on number 24. That is Jaden Butler. That'll be his second foul. And Eaton now has a chance to tie Joel Webb in the point lead of the game, and he does, makes it. So 16 points apiece, him and Joel Webb. Both of them also have 7 rebounds and 1 assist. Deshaun Eaton gets a steal. Now Trey Keys, nice pass by Eaton, and an easy 2-point basket. Just like that coming out of the timeout. Dragons get 4 easy points. I'm sorry, 5, because Deshaun Eaton converted a 3-point play. Butler gets it into Edwards. Edwards gets it smacked away. It ends up in his teammate West's hand. Now Wood, 2-point basket, misses it, and they're going to call a foul on Halik Johnson. So now 2 free throws coming Deshaun Edwards' way. He's a 83% free throw shooter coming into today. Makes the first one. Joel Webb's going to come in. So is Mason Williams for Halik Johnson and Deshaun Eaton. We have a bit of a blood situation with the shooter, so. We're going to step away while they're dealing with the blood issue. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Both free throws are good by Edwards, and now Mason Williams with the ball for the Dragons. Gets it to Trey Keys. Throws it up to Dorsey. Dorsey gets it stolen away, so Edmonds heading the other way, and he gets fouled. They're not going to count the basket. He will go to a line for 2. And the foul's going to be called on number 14. That's Mason Williams, his first foul since entering the game. First one is good. Second one is good as well. Both are up and in. 65-33 is the score. 11:24 left in the second half. Trey Keys now gets it over Mason Williams. Now Trey Keys. Now Cole Harshman for three. And the rebound goes to Edwards. Edwards for the Panthers, leading the other way. Drops it back to Richardson. Richardson over to Hayes. Hayes. That got away with the travel, I would say. Now Trey Keys on West. West is going to drive baseline. Misses the reverse layup, and Artie Dorsey gets the rebound. Now he's going to bring it up himself. Trey Keys gets it over to Harshman. Now Webb. Webb shoots a two-point shot. Nice shot. Now Hayes. Over to Richardson. Hayes back with the Panthers. West. Inside to Edwards. Bounce pass over to Richardson. Richardson open two-point shot. Misses it. And then offensive rebound by West. He puts it up. Gets fouled by number 3. Artie Dorsey. And now 2 free throws coming West's way. DJ Tucker coming back into this game for the Dragons. First free throw's good by West. Artie Dorsey comes out of the game for DJ Tucker. And West makes both of them, and he will come out of the game for number 0, Jordan Morris. 67-35. 32-point ball game here in Columbia, just about halfway through the second half. Panthers running a full court press, but the Trey Keys and Mason Williams were able to beat it. Now Harshman over to Williams. Williams downloaded Keys, who was left all alone in an easy 2-point basket. Cole Harshman's made a couple really good passes in this game today. Now Jordan Morris over to Richardson. Richardson steps in, backs it back out, gets it to Hayes. Now Richardson. And they're going to call a block on Joel Webb. 2 shots are coming Isaiah Richardson's way. Halik Johnson's going to come into this game for Joel Webb, who just picked up his 4th foul. Missed the first free throw. Halik Johnson's going to come in. Missed both free throws. Rebounded by DJ Tucker. Now Trey Keys with the ball. Keys over to Williams. Williams open for 3. In and out miss. Edwards with the rebound for the Panthers. He bounces over to Richardson. A little miscommunication, but no harm, no foul there. Now Richardson. Over to Hayes. Hayes is going to drive. Throws up a floater, misses it. It's rebounded by Butler. Butler puts it back but misses it. And now Halik Johnson gets the rebound. Trey Keys now able to deal with Hayes' pressure. Gets out to Johnson. Johnson shoots for 3. A little too strong, but Mason Williams gets the rebound. He's going to take it. Turnaround jumper, but he's fouled. So he would go to line for 2. And the foul's going to be, I believe, on number 21, Edwards. It is. That's his first foul of the game. Mason Williams will go to the line. He's 1 of 11 from the free throw line this season. Double substitution by the Panthers. Into the game comes number 23, Zane Fox, and number 22. Both free throws are missed, but DJ Tucker gets it and misses the putback. Also, so number 22, Josiah Jones is in for the Panthers. 69-35 is the score. 8:30 left in the second half. Richardson now with the ball. Getting a little bit trapped now. Missed shot, in and out. Number 22, Josiah Jones. And now Dragons heading the other way. Trey Keys gets it to DJ Tucker. DJ Tucker misses it, gets his own rebound. And then they're going to call a jump ball. It will be Panthers ball. All right, inbounding the ball is Josiah Jones. Nice tip away by Mason Williams. He gets a steal, and on the other end, easy 2-point layup. Nice defense by the Dragons here. Now Hayes over to Richardson. Richardson gets it inside to Jones. Jones' turn, misses the jumper. Rebounded by Johnson. Steve George going to come back into this game for the Dragons. Now Cole Harshman to Malik Johnson. DJ Tucker's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. The foul's going to be on LaShun Edwards. In the game for the Panthers, coming in for LaShun Edwards, is number 33, Miles Peoples. Tucker, first free throw. A little too strong. Peoples with the rebound for the Panthers, heading the other way. Richardson now. Gets it into Jones. Jones gets it to Peoples. Peoples gets blocked by Malik Johnson. What a play. They thought they had a two-handed slam along the baseline, and Malik Johnson sent it home. Trey Keys now with the ball. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson turnaround jumper on Peoples, and he makes it. Now Hayes on the other end for the Panthers. And it is Dragons ball, a turnover thrown away by the Panthers. Trey Keys now with the ball off the inbound. 6:49 and counting left in the second half. Dragons are looking like they are going to improve to 12-5 on the season. 4-0 here in this building. DJ Tucker gets blocked by Peoples. He gets his own block back, and then he gets fouled. So he will go in line for two. And it is going to be on number 33, Miles Peoples. DJ Tucker. Gets the nice home bounce off the backboard. Converts the first one. And misses the second one. So a 39-point ball game, 6.5 minutes left. Hayes now with the ball. Gets it smacked out of bounds by Malik Johnson. He had a steal, but just went off his hand. So it will be Panthers ball. Josiah Jones looking to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Hayes. Now Richardson inside to Jones. Jones gets blocked on the other side. A battle for it, and Mason Williams ends up with it. Now heading the other way are the Dragons. Williams throws it to Johnson. Johnson a little too far on his pass back. It gets stolen away by Richardson. Richardson misses it, but then it's rebounded by number 23, Zane Fox, who gets it smacked off his knee. Kevin Yamba's going to come into the game for Malik Johnson. Miles Peoples gets it to Hayes. Now Richardson. Miles Peoples wants it down low. Richardson's taking on Dory. He's got a mismatch. DJ Tucker blocks Richardson in the lane. And now Trey Keys with the ball. Steve Jor now with the ball. He's going to pull up a two-point shot. Misses it off the front rim. Rebounded by Miles Peoples. Richardson gets it inside to Jones. Jones out to number 23, who nails the three-point shot. Zane Fox, his first points of the game. And now Trey Keys with it. DJ Tucker. Mason Williams now with it. He's going to drive. Passes it. DJ Tucker tries to get it. And they're going to call foul on DJ Tucker. So 2 shots coming Andre Hayes' way. Andre Hayes at the line for 2. His first one is good. Makes both of them. 4:56 left. Now a full court press. Mason Williams is able to beat it easily. And then they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on Isaiah Richardson. That's his first foul of the game. And Mason Williams goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Makes the first one. Makes the second one, 2 for 2. That go around 76-40. Hayes gets it inside, has to pick it up, bounces back out. Andre Hayes for 3. He hits that. Pretty. Now Trey Keys with the ball. 4.5 minutes left in this ball game. DJ Tucker airmails his pass to Steve Jor. Puts a dent in the stands. All right, Richardson now with the ball for the Panthers. Inside, stolen away. Now Mason Williams heading the other way. 2-on-1. DJ Tucker gets the nice little oop layup off the backboard. Now heading the other way quickly is Richardson. Zane Fox. Now to Josiah Jones. Hayes. Back to Fox. Richardson 16 seconds on shot clock. Jones, DJ Tucker ends up in the air and gives Josiah Jones an easy layup. Under 4 minutes. Mason Williams. They're going to call a foul on Andre Hayes. And Mason Williams will go to the line. For 2 shots. Misses the first one. All right, Mason Williams for his second free throw. Makes that one. Richardson. He gets it inside to Jones. Now Zane Fox back out to Jones. Jones deep 2. Nice. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Now Mason Williams dealing with some pressure. Has to pick up his dribble. Gets to DJ Tucker. Tucker all the way over to Kevin Yamba. Yamba for three. In and out. And now Hayes heading the other way for the Panthers. Gets it over to Richardson. Richardson's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out for three for Fox. Zane Fox misses that one. And the Panthers end up smacking it down to Trey Keys. Trey Keys gets fouled. 2 shots. Deshaun Edwards is going to come into this game for the Panthers. Trey Keys, first free throw, in and out. Halik Johnson comes in for DJ Tucker. Miles Peoples comes out for his teammate Deshaun Edwards. And Trey Keys makes it. So 1 of 2 on that go. Now Richardson. Hayes will shoot a 3. Misses it. Rebounded by Kevin Yamba, who sloppily passes it to Williams, and now it goes off of Yamba. All right, Richardson gets it over to Edwards. Edwards to Jones. Now Hayes gets it smacked away from Williams, but he gets it back. Now Richardson inside to Edwards. And Edwards gets fouled on the body by Steve Jordan. He'll go to the line for 2. All right, first free throw is in. Second one is a miss, rebounded by Mason Williams. Nice move, dribbles behind his back. Now he's gonna take on the whole defense and lays it up off the backboard. What a take by Mason Williams. Now on the other end, Hayes cannot handle the pass from Edwards, and it goes out of bounds. It would be Dragons ball. With Kevin Yamba looking to inbound it, gets it into Trey Keys. 2:20 left on the clock here in the second half. We will have a doubleheader on Friday against Anne Arundel, both men and women's teams. Halik Johnson for 3, misses it. Yamba cleans it up. Nope, he misses it, but he will go to line for 2. Way to crash the boards for Kevin Yamba. Kevin Yamba makes his first free throw. Jaden Butler will come into the game for Andre Hayes. And he makes both of them. So he is 4 for 4 on the season now, still shooting 100% from the free throw line. Now Richardson lets it roll across the line. Josiah Jones misses the shot, rebounded by Halik Johnson. And we are under 2 minutes. Trey Keys now on the other end. Gets to Halik Johnson, who then gives it back to him. Trey Keys for 3, misses it. Kevin Yamba goes up, battles for the rebound, ends up with it, gets it to Johnson. Johnson, easy 2-point basket. 86-48 is the score here in Columbia. The Dragons will improve to 12-5 on the season, 4-0 at home. Remember, a season ago, which was almost 2 years ago, they went undefeated in this building, including winning the Region 20 tournament. Josiah Jones makes a little floater. Trey Keys getting trapped. Mason Williams ends up with it. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Johnson. Johnson, 2-point basket. Nice shot by Halik Johnson. Richardson pump fakes, gets it, and they are going to call a foul on, I believe, Kevin Yamba. It is. Fouls on Kevin Yamba. That's his first. And Zane Fox goes to the line for 2 free throws. He's a 50% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. Stay tuned after the game. We will have a talk with head coach Mike Smelkinson. Talk about this game. Missed the second free throw. It's under a minute left. Mason Williams now with the ball. He gets it smacked away. And it will be Dragons ball. Inbound, Mason Williams left wide open and nails the three. 91-51 is the score. Richardson now for 3 to try and answer back. Misses that one. Same team, but they end up with it. Jaden Butler now, he fires 2. Misses that. Kevin Yamba with the rebound, and they're going to hold it. Mason Williams goes to All right, we are back here with Coach Thomas. Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
I think we played a hard fought game. We executed on defense and offensively, and that's why the score looked the way it is.
5 players in double figures, 2 of those coming off the bench. How crucial is it down the stretch having such good play from your bench players?
I think we're a very deep team, and it shows for the whole year, and I think it's very crucial that we can get some points off the bench and give our starters some rest.
4-0 at home. Most of your remaining games are at home. How's that feel?
I feel great, man. I think we are I think this is our 21st straight win at home, so I think we've been a very good team at home. So I love that we are at home down the stretch.
All right, congratulations on the big win, and we'll see you Friday.
Thank you. See you Friday.
All right, everybody, that is the final here in Columbia. The final score is 91-51. Dragons win big. I will be with you at 5 p.m. for the women's game on Friday, followed by the men's game at 7 p.m. Have a good night.